What's up, dog? Ray said to tell you hello. And did you see the picture of the flathead we caught last night? We went to Sandcrest. 35 and a half pounder. And you are first, brother. We'll drop the link there in case you want to come up for a few seconds or minutes before you go to work. Ray says, "What's Tim doing? Is he pissed off at us?" I said, "No." Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? Yeah, Rick, my buddy Rick went with us. He caught that 35 and a half. All I caught was a couple channel cat. Brokeback Bob. Big Slim, what's going on, buddy? I got on here and didn't see Mike nowhere, so I thought, well, heck, I'm kind of bored. I'll do a little pop-up here. So, what's up, Brokeback Bob? Old buddy. Mike's fishing home. I haven't talked to him for 2-3 weeks. I'm hoping he's okay. I haven't tried to call him on the phone. I believe he's got family issues or something he's dealing with. So. But I seen he's not live tonight yet, so I thought, well, I'll pop in here. Mike comes in later, well, I can pop out. So there's Gilbert, front and center of the. He likes his picture taken. There's Jaws swimming around, one of the golden shiners. He likes to chase them baby bluegill all over the tank. Of course, my minnows in there. I only got 2 left. I had put a dozen in there 2 days ago. Old Gilbert likes minnows. Thank you, brother. Finally got it clear. I'm trying to get that glass cleaned up, but man, I'm having a problem. That old blizzard was a nasty dude. Finally got the water to cycle good. I'm gonna get up in the morning and go try and catch some white bass. If that don't work, I'm gonna try and catch. My buddy wants more bluegill for the pond. Try and go get some bluegill too. And tomorrow night, I might go live tomorrow night. We're gonna do some flathead fishing again. I think the flatheads are really starting to run in our area. My buddy that I fish with, he went 3 days in a row and caught a flathead each time. Got a 40.2, a 35 and a half, and a 7 and a half. So the flatheads are starting to hit. Do any fishing, Jeremy, over the weekend? Haven't been in a week. Dang. What about you, Big Slim? I think Big Slim, you're down there in Alabama, aren't you? There's old River Rat, Mr. Rat. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I know about the bad connection on the internet. We did that last night. I was trying to post some stuff. We was out on that lake, and I managed to get my pictures through. The other guys were having trouble. You're right. Big Skip's down in Alabama. I get you guys mixed up. Wanting to talk to Big Skip. We're going down there in October. Been going every year for the last couple of years. My buddy's been going for about the last 10 or 15. We ain't been hooking up no great big ones down there the last few years. It's 20, 30s and a couple 40s, about it. Maybe we're going the wrong time. Ain't been in 3 weeks. And if I don't get out there once or twice a week, I about have a fit. Go stir crazy. I should be out there tonight. And Platty's starting to bite here. They should, what I'm being told, they should get better here in another week or two. So I'm going to try and put the time in, boys. I'm going to try and do some live out there too if I can. On the job hunt. Man, I remember them days. There's my brother
What's up,
from another
buddy?
mother. How you doing, buddy?
Going on? Hey, everybody in chat, what's going on?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine, no problem.
Ray said to tell you hi. I just talked to him on the phone.
Tell Ray I said, hey, he's my new catfish hero, buddy, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you what, he's been 3 nights in a row and got 3 flatheads, Tim.
No kidding. Bam.
No kidding.
Maybe,
He got that. I sent you a picture, didn't I?
I haven't looked yet, but you may have. I haven't. I just
Just on my community page, I put a post.
Okay.
He caught a 40.2 a couple nights ago. Well, actually, before you went with us, I think, the night or two before that. And then he caught a 7.8. I went out and got it. I said, save that for me. I want to see if it's any good eating. And then we went last night, and Rick, another guy that was in the boat named Rick, he caught a 35 and a half.
Wow.
So I caught 2 channels, all I caught.
Man, it's a shame we can't get no signal down there.
Well, we was getting signal, but it was coming and going.
Exactly. I mean, I'm sure there's probably some spotty signal around there, but
Yeah, there is. There is. I had like 2, 3 bars, and every now and then, you know, it'd drop out. So,
look at there, Rick.
Sweetie Ann Parado. Oh, man. You learned your lesson there, didn't you?
You know
Hey,
what?
At least it's not infected.
No, it did. I washed it out real good when I got home, and I put some sanitizer on it. I washed it up
Holy
pretty
cow.
good. That's all right. I've had worse, dude. That's all right. Ain't no big deal.
Sweetie Ann, doing real good. How are you doing tonight? New to the show. I haven't heard from Mike, so I don't know what's going on with him.
I haven't
was
heard
kinda
a word.
bored.
I haven't heard a
Didn't
word
want to
from
watch
him.
TV. Didn't want to go fishing. So I thought, what the heck? I'll fire up the old internet.
Yeah. I haven't heard from him either, but I didn't expect to hear anything from him over the weekend.
Yeah, I figure he's probably family deal. You're not working tonight, are you, Tim?
Yeah, I am.
Are you?
Yeah, I got my work shirt on right now. I got to go to work about.
I thought maybe that was a work shirt.
I got to go
Or I
work.
thought maybe he's a pro staff or somebody.
No, I wish.
So, you know where we went that day you come down for Scott's birthday, that first spot we went by the golf course?
Right. Right.
Yeah, he caught that little flathead there. So I'm going to hit that probably pretty good.
You know what? I think the flathead are finally starting to come around. Because
Well-
Danny caught a couple flathead Friday night on the show. Or no, Danny caught one, Jeff caught one. Then Danny the next night caught a couple of them out of Mississippi. So, and you guys are starting to catch them too. So
We've caught 3 here in 3 days.
they might. I guess they're starting to wake up, huh? Or maybe they're coming
Well-
off the spawn.
I guess they're getting ready to spawn or something. I talked to a couple guys. They said about every year around the end of May to June is when they start really biting. So another week or two, they should be hitting good, hopefully. I'm hoping to nail a big one. So right now, all I can get is channel cat.
That's better than nothing.
Oh, he took that clicker last night. I thought I had a good one. I set the hook on him and filled the drag a little bit, and ended up being about a 5-pound channel, 3 or 4. I don't know. He was a mean one, but that's how it goes.
I've been out fishing at the club here the last 3 days. Catching channel cat.
Yeah, my buddy's been out there at the lake 2 days in a row since we went. He went. Let's see, it was yesterday and the day before. Bobbering along the bank out there, just slaying a channel cat, 3 to 5 pounders.
I wouldn't doubt it. That's we probably
He's
should have
just
done.
doing catch and release, and he's slamming them. He sent me
probably-
pictures of them.
Yeah, we probably could have done some of that Friday night too. Really, to be honest, that's why I have
Yeah.
a problem.
Yeah, but you got your PB blue, didn't you?
Hey, ding 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 ding.
That's right. We'll get you another one. You have to come back.
You know what? About mid-June, I'm thinking maybe.
Just let me know.
I will definitely. I want
I mean, we
want
don't
Ray
have
to
to be. Yeah, we don't have to be live or nothing, even if we go fishing.
Yeah, I want Ray to be there too, man. 'Cause I like Ray. Ray's a pretty cool dude, man. You tell him I like him. He's
Hey,
all right.
4 of us in the boat last night. We had a blast. We
Oh,
fished
did you?
Yeah, I didn't get home till like 3:15 in the morning.
Way past your bedtime, huh?
Oh, about a 30-40 mile drive. Oh. Yeah, well, I was definitely tired. But it was fun, man. It was beautiful out there. Bugs were thick when he caught that fish, but then it cooled off. No more bugs.
Yeah.
Moon
Hey,
was up.
when you called me the other night when on my way home, I must have been in the gas station getting coffee. Called.
I was just making sure you found your right way on the interstate.
Yeah. I didn't have no problem that night because there was no traffic.
Yeah.
When I came up on my 72 exit the last time, there was like two accidents right there, and the traffic was crazy, and I missed it. So, but this time I didn't have no problem.
Yeah. Good deal.
But the thing
I
is if I ever miss that turn, I just take 55 north till I get to Lincoln and go straight down Route 10. It goes right past my house.
Yeah, but man, that's way out of your way that way, ain't it?
Well, you know, go to angle, go to square.
Yeah. Travel a lot faster on that interstate, though.
Yeah. But when I take Route 10, then I can drive by Clinton and see what's going on.
I tell you what, there wasn't much boat traffic out there this weekend. I don't understand that.
Really?
That fishing so bad. Yeah, we was out there the other night. I don't spend an hour or two out there while Ray was bank fishing. There wasn't hardly anybody out there. I guess gas was too high or something maybe for all them boats.
Could be.
Could be. Yeah. I know Sandcrest, them campgrounds was packed. Man, there was a million people over there.
Well, the sports club I belong to, they got a campground down there too, and it was packed.
Yeah.
Was down there last night fishing for a little while. I haven't went live, so I went live for a little while.
Oh, did you? I must have missed that, man.
Yeah. Oh, I was catching a couple catfish here and there, and I bring them up to the screen and say, "Hey, I'm not sure what this is, Avid. Could you tell me what this is?"
You were live?
I was with him. He was live, and I jumped up with him.
Oh, who?
Avid.
Oh, okay. I was saying, I checked your channel today, and I didn't see where you was live or anything.
No, I jumped up with Avid.
Avid. Okay, I forgot all about Avid. I hit Pontoon Jody earlier. She was live. I don't know if she caught anything. I left.
She messaged me earlier and wanted me to go watch Mid-South fishing, and I was in bed asleep.
Yeah.
So I jumped into his replay, you know, gave him a thumbs up, left a little comment for him, you know.
Yeah. That helps. I gotta feed my fish here in a minute. I think they're all waiting to be fed. I ain't fed them since this morning.
Are they all got their bibs on waiting?
Yeah, watch this. They'll all come up to the top, maybe.
Whoop-pow!
Oh, Gilbert's in there, ain't he?
Pow! Man, up and down, up and down. Is that the bluegill going up and down real quick?
Yeah. Yeah. That one right there. That's, I call him Gilbert. He eats some cotton picking minnows up. I watched him catch one the other day. Caught it, swam across the tank, and then let it go. I think he was just doing it for fun. There's another one in there about half his size. I think he's starting to feed on them minnows too. I haven't seen him yet. The rest are just eating fish food. Brother Rat, good evening, buddy.
Hey, Ernest, what's up, brother?
What's up, buddy? I'm here trying to catch some fish.
Are they biting?
Been raining for 2 days.
Really?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you said you had said something last night about it raining. You couldn't go fishing.
I fixed to go up fishing under the bridge and it finally
Well,
stopped.
you wouldn't melt, would you?
What is it?
I said you wouldn't melt. Might
I
rust.
was gonna melt. No, I got all that rain suit stuff.
Yeah.
I just get tired of fishing in the rain sometimes.
Yes, sir.
It don't stop me though.
No, fishing in the rain can get on your nerves occasionally. I don't mind it if it's warm out, you know, the rain's kind of warm. It don't bother me too much, but
I don't like the lightning too much.
no, lightning, I'm out of there. I'm gone.
Me too. If it lightning, we're gone.
We've been down here about an hour. We done got one.
No flatties?
There's a blue. No, we caught a flatty the other night. My nephew did.
Man, look at that pro staff shirt he's got on, Tim.
Yeah, I see that. Look, big
He's
old
big
green.
time. He's one of them big timers.
Here's my hat.
Hey, Ernest, you ought to get on Jody's show on Friday night. Show him how to catch some fish, man.
I gotta get me a thing to keep my battery up. That's why I won't be able to stay on here long because my battery's low already.
Oh, you need a battery pack, huh?
Ray said that was fun. Might want to do that again.
Tell Ray I said he's my catfish hero.
Yeah, I will. He called me earlier and wanted to know how you was doing. I said, I haven't really talked to him. He goes, well, maybe he's mad. I said, no, I think he's pretty happy.
Oh, yeah, I'm mad? No way. How can I be mad? Oh, man, that was the best night of fishing I've had for years, dude. Years.
I'm glad we finally found a couple anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Now, you know, look, that 26-pounder I caught, you know, I thought that was a beast. I can't imagine grabbing a hold of a 40-pounder. Woo.
Don't stick your hand in their mouth, Tim.
No, hey, it'll be both hands next time.
Put a glove on. Put a glove on. It's a lot better.
Well, you know, I had my, I had my gloves with me, but I just happened to have my hand in his mouth when I pulled the hook out. So
I know. Ray said, man, Tim was so excited he didn't even put his gloves on. He couldn't wait to get a picture. And I said, I know it. He's pretty happy.
Yep.
I did that a year or two ago, man. I stuck my hand in one's mouth, and he spun about 5 times before I could even do anything. I mean, he blooded me up just like he did you. Looks like you got the worst end of that deal, though.
Oh, I know I didn't. He did. He got the hook. He got the hook in his mouth.
Yeah. You know, I caught a channel cat last night, and I had that big Minotaur hook on there, and I popped it out of his mouth. There you go, Rat. That's a good one. He got him on his finger. He's going to fry that, dude.
He's sneaking fish in on us. Look at him.
Yeah, boy. That's a good one, River Rat.
He barking.
Yeah, I can hear him.
What is that, about a 10 or a 12?
Yeah, about 10 or 12.
Yeah, that's what he looks like from here. That's a blue cat, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's what I mostly catch. I catch more blues than I do anything.
That's pretty good. They're fun to catch.
Oh, yeah, they mean, boy. When they hit that bait sometimes, they'll knock it all the way up to the swivel. I don't never use I usually use my bait 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
They hit it so hard sometimes, it's just unreal.
Yeah.
That's why I like it.
Tim, I started to tell you, I took that hook out of that channel cat, and I went to rebait it, and I looked at it, and the freaking hook broke in half.
No kidding.
No kidding. I said, man, I'm glad that wasn't a big flathead, so I ain't sure them are any good. I put another one on. I'm going to double check it.
It was a Minotaur?
One of them monitors down from the point down to where the barb is, busted off on the other side of the barb. And I have no idea. You know, it was caught in the fish's jaw real good. I mean, I popped the hook out. Then I went to put another bluegill on, and the hook was broke. I thought, you got to be kidding me. So I ain't too sure about them dudes. I may not be using them much longer.
Wow, I didn't know. I didn't hear.
I have another one like that. I'll throw them in the lake. So far, about the only ones I really like. I like them mustads, but they're not offset. And them octopus, them 8 octopus offsets, I think pretty good hook.
I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go shut my hot tub down. I've been running chemicals. I think it's done.
Hey, Joy, how you doing, Joy? Tell Scott I said hi. He's probably sitting by you. River Rat, you by yourself tonight?
My nephew's down here, and my other nephew's about 50 yards down from me.
Good deal.
He'll fish for a little while. He's down there fishing for carp.
Yeah. I think next time I go flathead fishing, I might take a carp pole with me.
Yeah, I told him his carp been running down here. They've been catching them in nets and stuff.
I like getting me a couple nice carp for bait.
I told him if he caught one, I was going to come over and get some of his bait.
We're doing real good, Joy. Good to see you. Haven't heard from Mike for 2 or 3 weeks, so I hope he's just doing the family thing, but for the holiday. I seen he wasn't live tonight, so I thought I'll pop in here. I'm kind of bored. Do a little pop up.
Hey, Miss Joy, Mr. Scott. Scott, I want to thank you for your service, buddy.
You bet.
God bless you.
All right, I'm back in. I will second that from what I heard walking in. Thank you, Scott, for your service.
Yes, sir.
One more thing, not today.
Or tomorrow.
That's right. That's right.
You get yourself a tripod yet there, Ernest?
I got a homemade one.
I fixed mine tonight, Tim. I'm set.
I've been talking to Miss Pontoon Jody. Give me
I'm
some
on.
ideas.
Put her in the boat tomorrow and see what kind of a setup I can get. I think I can fold my tripod up. It's a 3 legs straight up and down. It'll fit right down in that hole where that seat is.
Right.
And I think it'll, cause it's kind of at an angle. And I think the farther I push it down, it'll tighten right in there. I might not even have to tie it down. So, and the crank up, it'll lift that camera up. Well, it's about 3 feet tall, and it'll go up another 1.5 feet, I think, when I turn the crank. So, and I might have to invest in a good light to hang on it, to aim back there, you know, so get a good picture. Because that in Ray's boat was pretty dark. Couldn't really see us very good. Oh, Jeremy's still in here. You gonna fish all night, Rat?
We'll probably fish about 4 or 5, probably. He's got to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
My other nephew, he'll probably leave out here probably about 2 o'clock, maybe.
Yeah.
Where you guys fishing at? Where you fishing at?
I'm on the Catawba where that's why I'm always at most time.
Man, it looks like a heck of a spot. You catch a lot of fish there.
I come down here, somebody comes down here, I say it's reserved, and I run them off.
I might get with you later on here when I get more watch hours going here. I might get some of them guard dogs for a giveaway. So I don't know who's the main guy with them guard dogs.
Monty Sheep.
What's his YouTube handle?
Monty.
Oh, Monty? Okay. I don't guess I'm subscribed to him because I don't know who that is. There's Scott Swift. Hi, Scott.
Hey, Scott, what's going on, brother? Not today and not tomorrow.
That's right. Hope you're doing good, brother.
And hey, it ain't Friday, but I got some bread on.
Get ready to get some, Rick. Let me know, and I can get you in touch with him, or I can give you the.
Yeah, when I get ready to do it, you know, I'm just trying to think of a few things for the giveaway. I want to do some good stuff, so. I'm only about halfway to my watch hours, boy. It's hard.
Yeah. Use River Rat 5, and you can get a discount on too.
All right. We'll keep that in mind, brother.
You can get in there and talk to him. He might be able to talk to you or something, and y'all might put something together, something for you going to give a giveaway or something like that.
Yeah.
I just need to get to talking.
I broke my guard dog out last night.
Did it work?
I had some problems with it because instead of taking it out in the yard and practice with it, I just went straight out with it. So I got to figure out
the set, don't you?
Yeah, the sensitivity on it, this and that.
I can tell you this: when you first get them, the best thing to do is take them out in your backyard, set them up like you're gonna set them up at the river, throw it out there, have it fixed just like you want it, and then take it to the river. And you're still gonna have to adjust on it to what you like and the way you like the weight pull and everything. You'll get it adjusted just right after a while. I love them, man. I got mine just right. I catch more fish on them.
Does it really catch more fish?
It really works really great. Well, I catch more than I miss. I'm here to tell you they're not 100%. They do things like it has to pull. If a fish comes in on you, it won't trigger it. Let me see. Sometimes it'll pull and it don't hook up. I'd say 85 to 90% it'll hook up every time.
Hey, Jefferson Einstein. Howdy, buddy.
You got good odds, I tell you that.
It's a good thing to have to just like you do, Ernest, just sit one off to the side. Because if you're crop fishing or something like that, you can throw a catfish pole up 20 feet away from you and not worry about it.
That's what I do. I keep Sir Thomas over here. I keep a big old giant piece of bait on him all the time. And then I did have one guard dog, but now I got two. And I throw them off to the side and they just do whatever they're going to do when they go off. It's got a distinct sound. Once you hear it, and once you catch one, you'll realize, you'll know. I love them, man. They're a good thing to have. You can stick them in your pocket, carry them around. You can't, If you got to set like you want. If you get
I thought it'd be more of a pain in the butt with the string and all that crap. I thought, man, that might be. Wasn't too sure about it.
No, you can't see them right now. Well, hold on.
Well, I've seen them when you had them set up.
You see them?
Yeah. Yeah.
That one there is set on a bait caster.
Gotcha.
You just gotta turn the eyes around that way.
Upside down?
Right. Does
Okay.
work the same way.
That is one of the things that I was doing incorrectly last night with my bait caster. I had the eyes sitting up.
If you got it on the bait caster, you just turn it around like this one here is, like
the spinning reel.
Like the spinning reel, and keep it, and it'll work the same way.
Okay.
And another thing I have seen people having problems with, they're saying it won't stick out of the eye. If it don't work, if your first eye is not too big, you can always go to second eye, and it'll work too. You can always bring it down here.
That is another problem I was having last night with my ugly stick.
Yeah.
Once it go in the eye?
It would go in the eye. It would go in the eye, but it was real snug.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got to do a little trimming on it, maybe.
You can take it. Well, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it might not work. Your eyes might be too small. You might have to use another rod. But most of the time, the next rod eye is a little bit bigger, and it'll work on it too.
Man, I thought they were kind of expensive, ain't they?
Well, they $19.99, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're worth every penny. I love them. I'm telling you, I love them.
Everything costs money anymore, I tell you. Terrible.
I love messing with them.
$10. Hell, I stopped, got a gyro sandwich the other night on the way home, Tim, and it cost me $11 or something.
It's like a little tinker tool to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I love it.
That's why I didn't know. Maybe it was just a mess to get set up, I didn't know if it was worth it or not.
Rick, it's really not hard to set up. It is.
I see a lot of people using them, but
It's not hard to set up. You just got to figure it out.
yeah,
How to do it.
they won't work in a boat, will it?
Yeah, you can use them in a boat.
Really?
Yeah, you can set them up on the boat.
I would say probably if you're
They-
spotlight
do they
or
work
something
good
like
with a
that.
circle hook? That's the question. What about a circle hook?
I catch every one of mine on circle hook.
Really? Okay. It don't jerk it out of your mouth, huh?
The time it goes to jerk, he's already got his mouth going the other way, so it's going to get him anyway.
Yeah.
It just catches him so fast. Reflexes. A human being can't be that fast.
Works
Can't
that
get up.
good, huh?
You can't get up and get over and do that pull as fast as that guard dog's gonna go off.
Yeah.
It's instant. When he hits it, it's instant.
Yep.
If he hits it hard enough and you got that thing set just right, if he pulls that thing out of that rod, it's gonna pull back on him. It's gonna start him. I catch,
Yeah,
like I said, I catch 85 or 90% of every one I've caught on it, and I've caught. You've seen how many I've been catching here lately.
yeah, you've been tearing them up, man.
I caught 22 one night.
Hey,
That's pretty good.
Ernest, do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
Go back over to your rods
Uh-huh.
and hook one of them up to the second eyelet so I can see what it will look like.
Okay.
Hey, Possum,
What's up, Possum?
Howdy, howdy.
What's up, Possum? Come here,
brother
John.
from another mother.
Hey now. Ah,
Oh,
y'all
you're gonna burn the paint on that truck.
oh no. Worst thing to do, scratch it.
Looks awful close to that fire.
It's probably 6, 7 feet away.
Oh, okay. Don't
It
use
won't
it
melt
on the
to it.
ground.
Do what?
Oh, I was reading what Scott Swift said. Don't use them on the ground.
Because I messed the string up, but it'll hold it. Just like that right there.
Howdy, Jefferson. Everybody in chat, howdy.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
see that.
That's in the second eye.
Okay.
Yep, he just dropped.
Yep.
He said his phone was having skitties.
Does it matter how much pressure you got to put on it, Tim, or is there only a certain amount it'll do?
That now, if you see that little ring down on the bottom of it, you take your rope and you slide it along that ring right there, and that's what makes the tension harder or less.
Oh, okay. Got you.
You know, so if you got small fish biting, you know, you put it on the less. You got big fish biting, you can put it on the higher one.
Got
Well, if you
you.
got some current in the river, you might want to bring that tension up a little bit, something like that.
Yeah. Hey, Possum, you see that flathead we caught last night?
I sure did. Howdy
Yeah.
doing, Scott? That's a nice one.
Boy, it was a
Forgive
good
me, I'm
fight.
about to lose my voice, but I might sound a little scratchy.
Yeah. You're all right.
Boy. I'm ready to get on that flathead, I tell you.
I am
seems
too,
like
man. I'm fired up.
I think they're starting to come around now.
The guy I've been going with, he's caught 3 of them in 3 nights. So,
David.
hey, Avid,
What's up, Abbott?
or Avid.
David, yeah, hell yeah. No, I can't help it. I like it.
Yeah, I missed your live, Avid. I'm sorry about that, brother.
That was pretty cool, Possum. We all got to fish together Friday night.
Yeah, it was. I didn't even know y'all was gonna be there.
Well, you know what? I didn't tell nobody it was going to be a surprise because Jeff Beal had said something to me a couple weeks ahead or before that about you should be out there fishing, and you know I just told him don't be careful what you wish for because I knew he was going to be on that night. But you know what? Look, I'm sitting in the back of the boat and I'm talking to Ray, you know, and I hear the phone going. It's up in the front of the boat, right? And I hear the conversation going on.
All right, Rat.
I hear what sounds like Possum's voice, and I was like, wait a minute. I think I hear Possum. I get up, went back there, and seen you down there. I went, hey, Rick, Possum's fishing with us.
Well, God bless her. Right.
Andy caught a nice one. He caught, what, a 15-pounder, wasn't it, Possum?
Yeah, the 15. Howdy, Mama, old Jody. Look out.
That was a good one. Man, you got a
Yeah.
hell of a fire.
That's my second blue cat of the year.
Hey, Pontoon Jody.
Hey,
Howdy,
Jody,
howdy.
what's going on? Hey, Jody, I want you to know when I've stopped by Fishing the Mid-South and watched his video for a while and left a comment, a thumbs up.
You catch any today, Jody? I've been doing irrigation all day, but I seen you was trying out a new spot.
Damn, Possum, I figured you'd be off today. It's a holiday.
I know we got the weekend off. We hardly ever get a holiday off, unless it's like Thanksgiving. Most time the 4th we do, but Christmas we do. Labor Day for Labor.
Man, you was fishing earlier today. Don't forget to put your plug in the boat.
That'd be a bad deal.
We got a flatty last night in the boat, Jody. I never, but the buddy I was with did. His name's Rick also. So I just got lucky and got a couple little channel cat. Didn't get skunked, but
I got one of them in my bait tank.
Yep.
I went and tried a new spot when was Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Found a real good place to go channel catting, and it ain't real deep, but bull, they was hitting it on fire, I tell you.
Yeah, them channel cat are hitting along our lake too out there. My buddy went 2 days in a row and he just slaying them. 3 to 5
I
hours.
wouldn't like it, keeping, 2 or 3 of them. I could mess with.
Oh, I ate some today. We kept that 7.5 pound flathead that he caught the other day, and then he caught 2 channel cat. He called me up and he said, I got you a flatty if you want it. And I said, I'll be right over to get it. We ate them today. Man, it was good. We usually
always keep a spare plug too.
I got 3 plugs on my boat.
I'm telling you, 'cause you never know.
Yep.
You might lose one, and hell, you might knock the other one off the.
I have no idea, Jody. I've never done that.
Hey, Jody, you and James gonna be live later? Give me something to watch at work.
Yeah, hats off to everybody.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
I got a text. My buddy was out to the lake last night. He said, don't go to that south boat dock. There's a truck and a trailer underwater.
Oh, my.
Yeah, some old boy lost his truck and trailer last night.
Ouch.
Oh. That's why you use your emergency brake, too. That parking gear won't always hold it.
And you better have her in 4-wheel drive also.
Yeah, yeah.
Snotty slick, boy, like ice. We've had a couple go on our lake over there. One was a brand new 2500 HD Chevy with a real nice trailer. He backed her in, got in the boat, started backing the boat off the trailer, and then went to truck and trailer and everything. He's sitting there on top of his boat, dumbfounded.
Yeah, had his head just hung.
Hey, we'll catch you later, Jody, on that live.
I think they ought to make all concrete boat ramps, with that, where it's got offset in it, kind of like your road does, so your tires grip something.
Yeah.
They shouldn't make them just slick. I mean,
well, the problem with that is some of the boat
ramps. They bring one of them road sweepers down there. I've seen them do it several times. They sweep that dock, about 10, 15 feet in with one of them sweepers.
Hell.
Some of our boat ramps around here have got that corrugated type concrete in it. But
that's what I was thinking of, corrugated.
When that algae washes up on there, that corrugated concrete don't help none. Covered without.
It's still slick as not. Yeah.
Yep.
They got to figure something out because that you get algae sweeping up on there, that's the problem.
Well, there ain't really much you can do with it, No,
not really. I mean, they got to try to figure something out. I don't know.
Better have
Like you take a push broom down there and scrub the crap out of it.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. They bring them like they do the road sweepers. Got them big brushes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they run them down in the water, as far as they can. I've seen them do that.
Oh, hey. Well, that's mighty nice of them. I ain't never seen that. But yeah, surely it helps some.
Oh,
Because
I'm
it
sure it
does get
does.
slick, boy. I tell you what, I couldn't count the many times I've stepped off
Oh,
uh
yeah.
off your boat trailer and whoop. It's
Now,
terrible.
Jody, you with James and his boat, or you going in your pontoon? I bet she's going with James. Man, she's a fishing holic, ain't she?
See you later, Jody.
Always has been.
They getting ready to go.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Good luck, Jody. Be
Be
careful.
safe, Jody. Have a good one.
We'll check in with you later. Ava posted video.
Excuse me. Oh, Jody said hi, Amanda, baby. Oh, what's up, Jeremy? Howdy, howdy. Forgive me, I'm a little hoarse. I guess I should have told Jack get off. At least it ain't a Charlie horse.
What's
Or
that?
Charlie, that's what I was thinking of. Charlie.
Possum, you say you're a little horse and Amanda wishes you was a little cow.
Oh, no, there you go. Hey, yeah, about like Christmas.
He's a poet, don't even know it.
Oh, you know it.
What are you cooking tonight, Possum?
Bacon wrapped chicken.
Bacon wrapped chicken. Sounds good, man.
And squash and some fried greens.
Yeah, we did that flathead today, channel cat, and largemouth bass, and the flathead beat them all. Then the
I
I was
told
gonna
you
ask
it
you what
would.
you thought tasted better.
I told you it
Oh,
would.
yeah, boy, I cut all that dark meat out of it, because I wanted to taste one out of our lake, just see what it'd be like, whether I want to keep any more. Fantastic. Yeah, boy.
No, I cut that dark meat out of any of them, but
Oh, yeah, you got to.
that's why I stick to my smaller ones.
Yeah.
Less of that, but
It might be better than Blue Cat. I'm not real sure. It's real close.
oh yeah, double thumbs up on the yeah.
Yeah, Blue Cat just got that, man, they got that flavor. It's just like eating candy.
Well, hopefully I can go catch some of them channel cats. Oh, what's up, Big Slim and Lisa?
Oh,
I ain't seen
right
y'all
now,
like that. I've seen Big Slim. I ain't
hey,
seen Lisa in a long time.
you know what they're getting for a dozen of leeches here in my town?
Mm,
$9.99 a dozen.
good God,
Holy
that's
Them
crap.
almost
channel
$1 a
cats,
piece.
they're tearing them leeches up right now.
What's up, Big Slim? Hey, Lisa. How's it going?
That's terrible.
All right, Lisa.
I've never used leech.
Half a pound hamburger and fries. Sounds good too, Joy. I love a good hamburger.
Boy, I'm telling you.
Yeah, boy.
That or a barbecue burger. Can't nothing beat it.
Yep. Good stuff.
Son, you about to pull my charge cord out of my phone. Watch your head, son. You old fat dog, you. Yeah.
Boy, them dogs of mine have been raising heck the last few nights. I'm about ready to go out there and knock them in the head with a ball bat.
I about had a mink crawl up my leg a while ago. A little
Really?
baby one. Yeah, a little baby one. It's about, I don't know, about yay long. Not counting his tail, but.
I'll be darned. We had a couple, I don't know if they was
Howdy,
muskrats or river otters last night there at the lake. They come by the boat pretty close. Hey, Carmel. How you doing?
Forgive me, I'm my voice ain't quite the same at the moment.
Is it Carmel or Carmel?
I'm not honestly quite sure, but I call him caramel. It's probably
like
Carmel.
It's like tomato or tomato.
Kind of like Steve Loke or Steve Locke, you know.
Yeah,
He's still the same person.
Yeah, Abbott or Avid.
Oh my God, I squeak now. That's
How did you
terrible.
get
I didn't know I had a built-in squeaker. It's been a while. Yeah.
Man, it's
My allergies been tearing me up.
beautiful weather lately.
Yeah, it's been in the 80s during our
Oh, man.
irrigation. But
93 Wednesday.
Now, it got kind of chilly
this week,
last night, about
Yeah,
3 in the
next
morning.
week.
It kind of
Wednesday, I think, this week.
Oh God,
It's definitely not.
we got 90s coming Wednesday. Amanda said 93.
Oh man, that's going to
Hey,
be
at
rough.
least it ain't 100. You know, I'm used to 100 degrees, and the heat index about 115 when I do an irrigation. So it's been a little easier this year so far. But everything's burning up. We ain't got enough people to.
I got to get my grass cut tomorrow. I was going to do it tonight, but I was just too lazy. I don't think it's supposed to rain for a day or two, so I'm good. Boy, it's growing like crazy though.
Mine's drying up. I haven't had to cut it this week. Of course, I got a
There's
lot of
old,
in the backyard right now.
look at old Gilbert right there in the middle. He's really grown. He was less than 2 inches when I put him in there. He's about three. Now he's almost ready for the pole, Tim. He's almost ready to go flathead fishing.
I did stock up on my bait tank though.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to show them, but
Boy, we caught a ton of them last night and ended up dumping half of them back in the lake.
I have to go in there and get them. Hang on, let me leave you on the fry.
I need a light.
Gotta go get a light.
Looks like
I
you got
know.
a fishing pole sticking out the back of your truck. How's Amanda been doing, Possum?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good, girl. Good to hear.
Hey, man, what's going on, baby girl?
Hey.
Selling the truck and the boat's going on Facebook. What kind of boat you got, Joy? I must have missed that. I have to check the channel out if you got pictures on
No, Rusty.
it. Ray's talking about buying a big old boat, Tim. I'm trying
Really?
to talk him into it. Yeah, one bigger.
Is that one he was talking about the other night? That's the
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one that 24G.
yeah. He really likes that.
Well, I would hope so too.
Nope.
17-foot bass tracker. There you go, boy. That sounds like a nice one.
You can go ahead and get in the chair, bud. I don't care.
And them dogs.
I know. Remy's in the way. He won't get in the chair. It's terrible.
He's
Which
like,
way you going, son?
He's like, I'm laying here and I'm not moving.
Get ready.
Yeah, boy, I see him.
That's the channel for that. We got some pollywogs.
What
And
you gonna clean them later?
yeah, sure I am. And we got a bunch of bluegill over there.
Yeah, good deal. Yeah.
We're gonna relocate the big pollywog or the bullhead.
Yeah, relocating flatly fishing.
But no, he's too big for bait.
Tim, the
At
other
least in
night,
my waters.
Tim, when we was out, remember we had that bullhead and that? Nobody used him.
Really?
Now, if it's one about that long, I'll use it. But
I'd like to
Hey,
get
thank you, Big Slim. It sure is. It's the fanciest thing I ever had in my life. And it rides like a Cadillac. Boy, I like it.
Well, that's good.
Very pleased. Very, very pleased.
A lot of miles on it, though, wasn't it, Possum?
160. I got 164 on it when I bought it, and there's 165 now.
Remember years ago, if you got 80,000 on a vehicle, you were lucky. I
I
remember
sure
going,
will, Big Slim.
With these new motors, these new computerized motors and stuff, you can go 300,000 now.
I'm
Yeah.
talking 30, 40 years ago, if you got 80,000 on it, you was lucky.
Yep, you're right. I remember those days. I
You had,
remember.
you had to rebuild it after about 80,000. I know I used to rebuild it.
I hope I can get my. See, mine shuts off to a 4-cylinder to save gas, and I'm gonna have that deleted because I heard if you don't, it'll mess up and cause you problems.
What is it, Possum?
It's Fuel Flex. I got the Fuel Flex 5.3 unit,
Okay.
and
I think I got the 5.7. I think it's a 350, ain't it?
5.7 to 350. Yeah,
Yeah, I got the big V8 engine in mine.
mine's a 327, I do believe. But it shuts off to a 4-cylinder, once you get up to speed or if the wind ain't blowing too hard. And
All right, what's wrong with that?
well, I don't see how that works.
You know what? I think mine does that too. I know it does. I remember because I got a thing. You can put it up on where your speedometer is, and it'll show you you're running on the 8.
Yeah, it'll go from V8 to V4. Yeah.
I got that too.
Well, I don't see how it don't give gas in them injectors, and if that piston's still bumping through there, it's still not firing. I don't like it. I don't see how it works, but
yeah, they've got her figured out. I know that. If I run just like 60, 65, man, it don't hardly use any gas. But when I usually run 65 to 75, I use some gas in mine. And I get good gas mileage too. But there's old Shad Daddy. How you doing, Shad Daddy?
I had a mechanic on somebody's other channel, I think, yesterday tell me that I should get it deleted.
Really?
Yeah. It'll cause you problems later on.
Well, it could be. I don't know.
So hopefully I got a tuning in my future. I know somebody that's 9 miles away in a town up there, old Sykeston. Fella worked for us for a while. He has a buddy up there, and that's all he does is tune vehicles. And he happens to have a high country, and I guess I'm gonna let him do it. he said he'd give me $50 off, so take anything I can.
What? How do they do it? Through a computer or something?
Yeah, you gotta have it tuned, dynoed.
Hey, the animal. How you doing?
And again,
Guys, I gotta go. Time for me to get out the door.
All right, brother. Take care.
man, work time.
Give
Possum.
me a holler.
Have a good one, sir.
Do it again, Tim.
Yep, sure will.
All right, buddy.
Rick, have a nice evening.
You bet. You too. Don't work too hard.
Oh, it's too late already. I gotta go to work.
Yeah. Remember, it's Monday, too. If it's anything like mine, oh, Lord.
Hey, it's the day after a holiday.
9-10 on a Monday. That's what I always said.
Everybody out in chat, here's your gardening tip for the night. Hide your hose, because you know there's hoe thieves out there, so hide your hose. Y'all have a nice evening. Now, Danimal, hey, how's it going, Dan? What's going on, brother? Before I head on out of here, I'll say hi to you.
Read that, Possum. What
Oh, I
Danny said.
know. That just means mine takes 85 or 87, or yeah, it can take 85, but I ain't
Mine
putting
can't do, but I ain't never put 85 in mine.
I ain't putting it in. I try to just put premium, but that's only on my case. If I'm at the farm working, I just put old regular unleaded in it. But yeah, some of these new trucks like I guess the 6.2s now with the 8-speed transmissions. I heard you can't put exhaust on them because they'll go, they'll rev up and down just driving with your cruise on. It messes your transmission shifting up.
Mine's got a 6-speed tranny, I think.
Yeah, that's what mine's got.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want no 8. L4's got a 10-speed out, I think, automatic. Now, I don't even see how that would even be relevant. I've heard a lot of Dodges with 8 speeds in them. They can't, their transmission won't pick a gear to stay in because.
I never did care for a Dodge.
Oh, me neither.
Like a big old boat.
Yeah, they sit weird and I don't know.
They do to me too, yeah. I feel weird in them. I'm a little guy, short, but they just feel like a big old tank to me.
Oh, I bet it is if you ain't got exhaust or nothing. You know what I mean? Big swing.
Yeah.
I remember back on the, my 350s when I'd get the exhaust put on, it'd make the transmission shift harder. It didn't in this truck, It didn't in my old or my 05 either.
Yeah.
But it's got a real muffler, it's got more of a muffler than this truck does. This has just got true to a glass pack.
Yeah. Alan, you working tonight or you fishing?
I'll let you in, son. Come on.
I don't know if he got to catch anything. I know he was going to fish this weekend. I forgot all about it today. I don't know if he caught anything or not. Boy, Tim was happy. We got him in on the boat Friday night. He caught some dandies, Possum. He tickled me.
Oh, the skaters ain't been real bad though. Thank you goodness. They ain't got bad yet. I'm really enjoying that.
What's the 4L80? What is that, a motor or?
Not the transmission.
Oh, transmission? Okay. I got the Silverado too, and every now and then, my tranny acts kind of weird every now and then, but I don't know if it's just that so many gears shifting in or what, but runs good.
It's either that or your V4 going to V8. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's probably what it is, Possum. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Pardon me.
I forgot I even had that till you mentioned it a while ago, because I remember going down the interstate, I'd watch it go from 8 to 4, You go up a hill, it kicks back into 8, shit like that. L80.
I about to say, Dan, you talking about transmissions in my 05. I don't know what this one's got.
I don't even have no clue what mine is.
I don't even know my gear ratio in it. All I know is I'm paying the payment. Do what?
I said mine just a 6-speed, that's all I know.
Yeah, mine too.
I know I can be running 70 and stomp her down, man, that baby will flat get it. It's got a ton of power.
Hey, I will give it to that on this one. I ain't got to hit the gas very hard, and it just goes on, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I don't really like the takeoff I got, but when I'm cruising down the interstate and you step on it, it's got plenty of power. It'll get it.
Aye, absolutely, Big Slim. I've had one for a long, long time before without no air conditioner, you know what I mean? Hell, I drove a Toyota 4Runner for 4 years without power steering.
Oh, I remember them trucks. We had
Hey, it runs forever, man. 300,000 guaranteed. I had a 3.0 in mine, but most of them got that
windshield
22
wipers.
R.
Either had, yeah, windshield wiper. You had low and fast. You know.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like an old Freightliner. Either they worked or worked real fast.
Open the wing on the window there to get a little air for your air conditioner. They don't even have them wings on windows anymore.
No, my 4Runner had a roll down back window in the tailgate of it. Oh, that's pretty. Goodness gracious, excuse me. Yes, sir.
I'll be darned.
It even had carpet on the tailgate of it. It was crazy. Yeah, you can't beat 22R. But I'm telling you, a Toyota run forever. Kind of like a diesel motor.
Is that what a 22R is, a Toyota?
Yeah, that's the 4-cylinder version. Then they made your 3.0, which had dual cams, dual overhead cams.
Oh, okay.
It might have had 25 more horses, maybe. I mean, this ain't no show out, nothing, you know. But
Yeah. You know,
you put them down in 4-wheel drive and put her in second and just toot along wherever you want to.
I'll be darned.
I'm telling you, the Tacomas, I think they got a 22R in them, maybe. They might have a new one out. I'm not up to date after 93, I think, on Toyota. I know they run forever, though.
That ought to last you a long time, Jefferson. I seen old Wendy on live last night about 3 in the morning.
Nah, I put it on my watch later list. I know I missed it. I was asleep, but.
She must be doing good.
Well, she must be, feeling a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
I didn't talk to her. I just popped in and popped out.
I didn't know she had appendicitis or, what going on.
I have no idea what she had. I just figured female problems, I guess. Old Gilbert's up there getting his picture taken. He usually goes over there on the left underneath them weeds.
Oh, Gilbert.
Yeah, he got a little hole dug in the sand he lays in. He's got about 6 sand beds down there on that sand.
Huh. You name all of them or just them?
Nah, just him, old Gilbert.
Old Gilbert, got a little.
Old Gilbert. That's what I call all bluegills, Gilbert. And that little shiner in there. All he does is he just eats fish. He chases them bluegill all over that tank. I guess it's fun for him. I don't know. See you later, the animals.
Oh, you can't beat rust free, boy.
Heck yeah.
That's so hard not to find, you know what I mean? Or so hard to find, human.
Yeah, I used to rust out all the time, boy. I've had a many of them. Rust buckets.
Yeah. At least the frames, stayed together. The rest of it might have fell off, but
Yeah.
It's crazy. I still know where uh I kind of miss this truck and I kind of don't. But it was my dad's truck and my mom's truck. It was my dad's truck, but he had her name put on her, her door. But it was
Yeah.
I forgot. I think it's an '88 or '89 F-150 long wheelbase,
Yeah. Yeah.
single cab. You got a 5 speed in it, I think. You got a lock-in hub, 351 modified. And I've pushed mud on top of the hood with that truck before.
I'll be
But
darned.
uh, it's been sitting for a long, long time. And I do not want to put the money in to redo it. But if there was one Ford in this world that I'd ever consider driving, it'd be that one.
Yeah.
I don't have much faith in Ford. I've went through a
I had
lot
a
of them.
3/4 ton GMC one time. I liked it. It was a 3-speed on the column. That was a good little truck. And I
I
drove
bet
it. Yeah.
people these days wouldn't know how to drive one.
I don't even know if they make them anymore, do they?
Oh no.
I don't
Oh no. Not unless you got the original. That's the only way.
I
But you
can't
got to
remember.
give it to them old slap ship 350s too, though. That's
Yeah.
one good transmission they still got. 350 turbo. But no, I'm very pleased with this one. I've always wanted a truck that that I could build because I want mine a little bit lifted, not just absolutely just unreal. And I don't want it so damn wide both my tires touch it. Each line I can't bobble. And
Yeah.
look, you know,
I always wanted them lifted trucks too, but I'm glad I don't have one now because I can't hardly get in mine. Damn
you had to put
crippled up.
steps on the side of it.
Yeah, I got running boards on it. Thank God, because with a bad hip, bad knee, man, it's hard to get up and down.
Right. That's why I told you to, boy. You do good going up that levee for your age.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
ain't lying. Yeah, I put some on the truck for Amanda. She couldn't.
yeah.
You should have
Yeah.
seen it when I first got it. It took her 10 minutes to get in the truck, boy. She kind of
You know,
short
my
legged.
boy, yeah, he come out with his truck one day, and I'm like, damn, I can't even get in it. I need a ladder.
Or at least pull the cooler out of the back and step on it first time.
Yeah,
Ain't that right, Jefferson? I wish they'd never changed from the 350. I mean, it's or the hell they were electronic fuel injection too, but at least it still had a throttle body or it's kind of what it's called area. But yeah, they put too many wires on stuff these days. We can't fix.
oh, I couldn't even imagine working on stuff nowadays.
Well, that's why I stuck with the 5.3.
Yeah,
You can change it. Oh my goodness! I think I ain't skater. Lord, look at that son. That was terrible. It's either that or that.
what'd you do? Swallow a bug?
Yeah, I did. Good Lord.
Boy, they were bad last night about 9 o'clock, man. You couldn't even turn the light on; they were so thick.
That was
It
terrible,
cooled
man.
off, they were gone.
But at least you can change the water pump on these, without moving, just taking your hoses
Yeah,
off.
I don't work on none of them anymore. Yeah, I'll take them in and let the mechanics do them.
Oh, I've always learned. Yeah, hell, I couldn't afford it.
I've done it. Yeah, I couldn't either, but I can now. But
I guess I'm your basic shade tree. I guess what they call it.
Boy, I've done a lot of them under a shade tree, Possum.
That's
Growing up,
why they called that. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah, growing up, you had to work on your own stuff.
Yes,
Man, I
sir.
many a motors underneath a tree, all that. Yep. Ball joint.
I ain't nothing like a Holly full barrel though. I mean, a lot of people go Edelbrock. I mean Edelbrock is a little better. You ain't got to tweak with it as much.
Yeah. I never got into that stuff too much. But
Oh, you never flipped your air dilly over on your 350? Come on
oh
now.
yeah. Yeah, I had
Oh,
a
I'm
big
about to say.
everybody did
You
that. Hell yeah, take the hood off and drive around like that. Yeah.
can hear suck the gas in.
Now
Yep.
everything's in tractors, ain't it?
They what?
I don't even think vehicles got carburetors anymore, do they? They're all
Nope.
injectors.
Yep. If we ever get one of them M whatever thingy-majiggers they put out, yep. If it don't run on straight carb, you're kind of down and out. No fuel injected, nothing works. Oh, well, bless you, buddy.
How that blue kill can just sit right there like he's a statue.
But
Hey, my dog.
No,
Oh, you
that
talking about
blue
the bluegill?
Gilbert, yeah.
I must say
He
that
must,
my dog does too.
he must know cameras on him.
Oh, he's camera shy. I think some of the fish are sometimes.
Yeah.
Most times, if I don't bring my tripod with me,
Yeah.
shoot, it turns out a little better. But oh, I got to put a sling at the end.
I was gonna say,
Do you know where them are?
well,
If you here to bring them to? Then I ain't got to take the one out the bottom of my right.
Gonna get up in the morning and go try and catch some of them white bass. I don't know.
You want to try to catch what?
White bass?
Oh, oh, wide.
Yeah, if they ain't working, we're gonna go after some bluegill.
Hey, that's fun catching all day. I don't care. Everybody likes to see a bobber go down.
Yeah, it's fun, man. I love catching bluegill.
Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get back out there a little more. I got a problem where I fish, and I'm trying to get the GW to take care of it where I ain't got to. Had to call him 3 or 4 times.
How come?
I done took one because he ain't got his ass there when I do, or he'd catch him.
Illegal people.
Yeah. Somebody with no fishing license, no, their boat ain't registered. They're hooting at and trout lining, running gill nets in a main hole in my river where I always catch a flathead every Thursday for Jody usually. At least last year, you know.
Yeah.
I hear it. I ain't lying. Look at this shit, man. Excuse my language, but yeah, it pisses me off. And I done called him and sent him pictures and oh my god, if he don't take care of it, I will. I'll sink his boat. So look what I here's what I got out of the river on my fishing pole,
Really?
and I bet it's got 38 hooks or more on it.
No kidding. Show that to
I
the
swear to
GW.
God, man, I put that on my dead grandma for real. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you show that to the GW?
No, I sent him a picture.
Huh.
He won't answer me when I call him because it's too damn late. You know, he ought to give us a little more.
Yeah.
But this feller's riding with. He had a whole tote, man, like Big as my milk crate there, but twice as long. Full of bluegill on the bank. Not an aerator running in it. No telling how long it's been there. There was
Wow.
like 10 of them dead, at least.
And he keeps on
Yeah.
And he keeps everything catches. I don't give a shit if it's a finger long or 100 pounds. And I know he's took a bunch of these big flathead and blue out of there.
What was written on the box of the lake is?
But yeah,
Well,
I got him hot on the trail, and he better do something, or I'm going to get in trouble. Probably. Only if I get caught, I guess. But
right.
Dad,
You
burn
don't
it.
get caught. Gotta be
True
sneaky.
fact.
Let the
True fact.
boogeyman- Gotta let the boogeyman deal with them.
Uh-huh. And I'll answer to that whenever I'm asked to. But I done it for a good reason. I will still answer to it. And if and when if it does. But I bet I won't see that stuff down there again if he ain't done something about it, because that night that we was fishing on Jody's, there was a boat going every 30 minutes checking them lines. And they knew that jug was out there in front of me. I seen it when I threw out there.
Yeah.
And I sit there and seen if they gonna come check it while I was on live. And they never did. Well, when I got ready to go, I threw out there and caught it, reeled it in, and took it.
No fish was on it?
No, they don't know that anyway. I ain't gonna talk about that either.
Hey, I meant to tell you I was using them Minotaur hooks last night,
Yeah.
and I caught about a 2-pound channel cat, and I went to take the hook out of his mouth, and it was kind of stuck in his mouth pretty good, and I popped the hook out of it, and I got ready to bait my hook, and it was frickin' broke off. That hook
Really?
broke off. Yeah. I hope that ain't no, I don't know what the deal was with that.
Well, that
You know,
had to be
I
a
had
lemon.
Yeah, I had a hook the other day. It looked like the point was bent in, and I grabbed my pliers. I thought, well, I'll just bend that out a little bit, and I went to bend it out a little bit, and it snapped it right off. So I don't know what kind of wire they're using on them Minotaurs, but
Well, no, they're supposed to be bent in some, but
I got some that are bent in way like a 90 degree, and that's just too damn much. But anyway, just popping the hook out of that tooth patch on a channel cat's kind of tough. Broke the frickin' hook off. Right past where the tip of it is, where it goes down to the barb, right past the barb, it snapped it right in half.
hell,
It should have never done that.
no, I ain't had one do it. I've even half straightened one being hung up, but
I'll be darned.
that might have been some bad metal there or something. But
That's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping it ain't like that on all of them.
well, no, but I mean, I bought 2 or 3 bags of them, and they never had no problem with that out of them.
I'll be darned. That's the first time I went to put that other bluegill on there, and I said, well, hell, my hook's broke. I didn't even know it.
Huh. I have to look into that.
I'll be keeping an eye on them. I know that.
Right?
And
I
that
sure
one,
will.
I put that hook on there last night too before I went. So that was no snags or nothing. That was just hooking in a
Well,
channel
I'm
cat.
so sorry that I gave you a hook that failed.
No, I'm not saying it was the hook you gave me. 'Cause I bought a couple packages of them. You know, I got a couple packages of them. I don't know which one it was. The Big Sue, I think. But
I'd be 12 off.
yeah, it was a Big 12. That's what I put on there. 12 off.
Yeah, I use the showstoppers, the 10 on them. Same gap, just I guess smaller.
I think I got the Big Bertha and I got the Big Sue. I think the ones I bought. And whatever one you gave me, I don't remember what it was. It was a big one too.
Well, I'll be checking it out. Hell, I only think I got 2 of them left.
Yeah.
I got to buy some more or something. I don't like using 9-aughts, or not the ones I got. They ain't got a gap
I
big
tell you
enough.
what, I've been using them 8-aught octopus offset. I really like them. They're sharp, man. They hook good too.
Right,
But I'd like to get them in a bigger hook, for them big flat.
right. Yeah, I want my thumb to go in there, without
Yeah,
touching
boy.
the shank or the tip of the hook. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yep, exactly.
You got to fit a lip in there, you know what I'm saying, with you, bait. That's why you don't
Exactly.
skin hook 'em.
Yep.
Sometimes I run 2 hooks, I don't like to.
Right.
Half time when I do, I get hung up, but I don't like them short bites and just skin hook stuff. When
Yeah.
I go fish, I don't get go fishing much. You know what I mean? I need to take all the variables out I can.
Yeah.
I
No
try
kidding.
to.
It helps.
But I still skunk, so it don't matter. Hell, everybody does. That's part of it. But hey, I love every minute I was out there, even if I was sweating to death, getting ate up with skeeters. There's always one point in that night or day that just made it worth it. Every time I go fishing on the river, I hear a hoot out as soon as I get there and when I leave. No matter what time
Boy,
it is.
boy, the old coyotes were fired up last night 2 or 3 times, man. A whole pack of them.
Oh yeah.
They really get to singing.
Yeah, I like hearing them. Sure do.
Yeah. They're kind of spooky when you hear them like that, when you hear a bunch of them.
Oh yeah,
Boy, they can sing, though.
you ought to hear them over here on these islands that's in the middle of the Mississippi that ain't
Oh, I
nothing but
bet.
water around. I bet
Yep.
there's 40 or 50 of them, and when they all get to going, boy,
Yeah,
it's
boy.
something else. I tell you, it's nice. It's beautiful. I like to smell that wood right there. That's some sassafras. Yeah, sassafras wood.
Sassafras.
Yes,
You ever
sir. It smells good.
smoke with it? I wonder if you could use it for smoking.
I don't see why you couldn't.
Probably have to smoke your chicken with it.
I might try that. I never thought of that. I've used every
I
other kind of
don't know.
wood. They say
Yeah,
don't use walnut, but I do.
yeah,
Walnut's
it
real
gives a
good on
bitter
pork.
taste.
Boy.
Walnut's kind of bitter, I think. It's a bitter smoke.
Oh,
So you might want to Google that before you try that. It might ruin your chicken.
well, it's pretty good on pork steak.
Is it? Okay.
Well, I've done it before. It never killed me. That's what my buddy told me too. You don't want to use walnut for cooking. I'm like, well, why not? I've done it
Yeah,
before.
yeah, I've heard it's really bitter, but I don't think I've ever tried it.
That's what our gun wood stocks used to be made out of.
Yeah,
That's hard to
back
buy
up.
one with wood stock.
Yeah. Hell, now they're all plastic, I think.
And now here's what I want to know too, since we're on the synthetic stock thing. If you got one of them gun safe cabinets, one of them big ones, thick ones,
Yeah.
you're gonna tell me it ain't gonna get hot enough on the inside that your stock don't melt. I
You
mean,
mean, well, you mean the fireproofing?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. They use like double 5/8 drywall for insulation. That's their fireproof, I think.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure I watched a thing on them one time, and all it is they put like 5/8 drywall, and for the real thick ones, they use like 2 sheets of 5/8 drywall. That's
They put it between a metal shell, huh?
Yeah, like an
Mm-hmm.
insulation.
Yeah.
But I think your stuff still burns in there or discolors, I think. Up to like, I don't remember the degree, but certain degree it'll burn.
Well, I was
But
wanting to know if it's worth buying one, but I mean, if all your okay, say your wood burns off your shotgun, you know what I mean,
yeah,
or all my rest of my guns, you know, I only got one gun that's wood, and that's my
yeah,
grandpa.
yeah, I couldn't tell you there. I don't know.
I can understand, I guess, the synthetic stock, but depends on the temperature, how hot it gets. It
Yeah,
could warp
exactly.
your barrel and stuff.
Right.
So,
Yep.
what the hell's the point in having it?
That's right.
Now I can see if it contained and it didn't warp nothing. I guess if you had synthetic stock guns and or wood, I guess they could make you another stock. But I
Yeah.
want to know before I buy one if it ain't what's the internal temp, you know, on the maximum that you
Yeah,
know.
you just have to check your manufacturer, I guess.
If it's gonna warp what's in it or melt your coins or whatever you got in there, what's the point in having it? Just so your neighbor can't tote it off because it's
Right.
weighs as much as a dumpster. But yeah, that's a thing I've had in my head and I've never got to ask anybody.
There you go. Einstein says right there, double 5/8.
Uh huh.
You could probably go ahead and
Build my own,
build your own, probably.
weld it up. Boy. I bet I could do it less than I don't know what are they about 2 grand. We
Yeah.
might not have that fancy ass log on the front, but
Every now and then, man, you can find a deal because a lot of them big ones. I was in a gun club here, and I went, every month, and there was a guy had one of them big safes, and he was trying to sell it, and I forget it was like a couple $1,000s. He
right.
couldn't find anybody to sell it because it was in his basement, and he ended up,
To tote it out.
yeah, he couldn't sell it because nobody could move it, and he ended up selling it back to one of them gun dealers that sells them safes,
Yeah.
and they put a crew in there, which they know how to move that stuff, and he sold it for like $500,
Well, hell, see now that's kind of like my
because
lawnmower kind of deal.
yeah, he couldn't
Facebook.
move it, and that company, I remember that company said, well, we'll get it was 500 or 600, and I'll bring a crew in and we'll get it out of your basement, and he just let it go for that because he wanted to get rid of it. I don't
Wow.
remember why, but I
Well,
was
I
mad.
got some people. I mean,
Yeah, I'd love to have that, but at the
we can
time, I
rig up some pulleys or something. But I don't need a real big one. I ain't got that many guns. I just wanted to know if they was worth having if stuff didn't melt in them. You know what I mean? For your
yeah,
coins and
I couldn't tell you. Mine's a wooden one, so
like you ought to be able to have a piece of paper in there and it not even turn its color if you gonna have it. Huh?
I don't know if they even make something like that. They probably do for the money.
Yeah, buried underground. Nothing to get to it. Kind of hard to get to that way, but yeah, I guess I'll have to look at. I don't know. I don't even know the names of them or the good brands. You know what I mean? I just
Yeah,
seen one at Orson's. I'm like,
I have no idea on
too
them.
damn high.
I can't afford one anyway.
No, that's what I'm saying. Ain't no way.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay, Jefferson.
Build you
10-4.
build you a big old bunker underground.
or just in the, anyway, yeah. Never thought of that. See, you in your head more than that, Rack. Look out. Genius, Gun. That's $1 million idea right there.
There you go.
Make a captain. Absolutely. Well, yeah, I don't need a big one. Hell, I only got. I got less than 10 rifles and 2 pistols. So I don't need a big one. But I don't want one if it ain't going to count. If in that case, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then that's wasting my money. I do that enough. Everybody got trial theirs. I used to be bad about that on parts. Now I make good and darn sure. Always go to O'Reilly's or Napa. Or AutoZone ain't worth the flip. And they want to sell you some LEDs that's like $200 when you can go to Amazon and get some that's brighter, and you get both pair for like 35, 40. They're bent. They're no, not me. I know better. I love LEDs too. I even have them in my 93. I had a 2-tone Chevrolet I like, boy. It was a good old truck. 2-wheel drive. I had them 31 1050s on the back too. All my Rangers did too. I'd switch out the 14-inch rims, put 15s on. Never liked the 2.4. Had 8 spark plugs, 4 cylinders. Didn't even do no good. But I gotta hand it to a Ford though. Them 4.0 V6s are bad.
I have no idea on that.
I had an 03 Ranger for about a month. And then I had black ice in it and rode it and totaled it. But it was edges. Yes, that was the only other newest, nicest thing I ever had in my life too. It was terrible. Pulled out a Ameren UE truck stuck in the ice storm, and the road was ice, and somebody drove by in a 90 something, 95, 97 Suburban Chevrolet, and said something because I had a Ford, and I'm like, well, I don't see you pulling him out. And it had, it was all stock, but the good Lord was with me. I was helping. It was bad though, man. You stomp it and it just cut a donut. It's like Camaro. I don't care where you're at, you stomp it. It'll break loose at 30. I always wanted to put a super. That was my first initial dream truck that I was going to build. It'd take 50 years, but it was going to have a 6-inch lift and bolt-on supercharger, and it was canary yellow edge edition. I was going to call it the Tonka toy.
Jeremy, ain't you afraid of being in a kayak, one of them crazy boulders out there run over you? I were in a big boat the other day, and them suckers come right by us. Like, I hope they see us, I can't imagine being at night in a kayak. Get them drunk boulders out there drinking beer and shit.
Yeah, that's where you keep a flare gun.
Yeah.
You can send them a warning, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean shoot it at them or bounce it off the water or nothing.
Yeah, shoot them right before they hit.
Shoot it up there in the air to make them look. Now, hey, by God, I'm right here.
My buddy was out there last year, and he had a ski boat coming right at him, and the skier was waving his hands, and the guy driving the boat he just turned around backwards watching the skier, and the skier was trying to tell him, you're going to wreck, you're going to wreck. And before he seen Justin's boat, about 20 foot from him, wiped all of his rod and reels out, got in a
Dang.
Yeah, about wrecked him.
Oh no, I've been like a Royal Mercer boy.
Whistle on a bullhorn.
You got a bone to pick with you.
That's for sure.
Can't be out here acting all ignorant stuff. You know.
Yep.
That's like kids these days that fly down your town streets, man. Don't give a shit. You don't know whose kids and dogs out there by the road.
We were at the boat dock. Yeah, we were at the boat dock the other day catching bluegill off the docks, and there was a big old black four-wheel drive Chevy truck up there cutting donuts in the parking lot at the boat.
Yeah, just ignorant, just because they can. Yeah.
Real loud mufflers like on your truck, and I mean, smoke was roaring. He was burning the rubber.
Now, if that had been me back in the day doing that shit, it wouldn't have took 5. I wouldn't even got my donut done before I seen some red and blue.
Yeah, but the thing is, they got cameras all over our boat dock there. Why in the hell don't they go get them?
The camera probably couldn't catch your license plate.
That very well could be. But
they started putting them up on our traffic lights up here in Soxton. You run a yellow light or a stoplight, by God, they're gonna send you a ticket in the mail.
Yeah, we got them on a lot of our traffic lights too.
And I'd be like, all right, where's your proof? That's my first instinct. But if they can show me the proof, I'll pay it. But I don't run them anyway.
They sent him like $200 ticket with his picture running a yellow light, you know.
Yeah, my buddy that works with me here, he went to Gulf Shores and Tennessee gave him a ticket because he ran a red light or something like that.
Right.
And I said, they can do that? And he said, yeah, hell yeah, they can. Well, hell, I didn't know that.
I hadn't either, but they can do it.
They sure can, apparently. And you better pay it when you get it.
Yeah, they.
Oh, that's cool. I like mine too. That's on my big boat. I got some like 14 inches. And I tell you what, see if I ain't lying, Jeremy. When you get out there on the water with your green, now watch a bunch of minnows that come up under. There's something about a green light that draws minnows. Even in the river, I don't give a shit. I sit in a hole that's 60 foot deep, and there's still minnows, you know. Minnows. And there'll be a bunch of them there. They like green for some reason. Oh, summertime, huh?
My buddy's got a John boat with green lights around it, and we see them minnows at night too. They come up by the boat.
It's crazy. I didn't know there was minnows way out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You never know until you see it or figure it out. Damn, yeah, I gotta get the grill going too. Come up here and talk and get in trouble. I gotta get the cooking. Oh, we full of Kevin's good deal.
Yeah, you're fixing supper and I'm getting ready to go to bed.
Well,
I'm gonna be here about 15 more minutes and I'm gonna crash out because I gotta get up early at 6. We're gonna go try and get some bass tomorrow, some white bass.
You eating crappie jeans?
Yeah, we're gonna use some lures.
Oh, well, I didn't know. I just heard that works good. We don't have very.
I got what we use is called a gay blade. That's the name of it, gay blade.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like looks just like a lure that's called cicada.
A rattle trap.
Well, it's not a rattle trap. It's just.
Is it a blade bait?
Yeah, blade bait.
It's like a spoon with 2 treble hooks and looks like a fish.
No, it just looks like a little fish, little metal fish with 2 treble hooks hanging down.
Oh,
blue and green.
Yeah.
Like chartreuse. I'll show you a picture one of these days. But
Yes, sir, Jeremy. That's why we got them in tractors and big trucks, and
yeah, my boat's got red LED strips around it too.
it don't draw the bugs in there much neither.
Right.
Now I never fished for whiteys or stripers hardly. You can only catch them in like one spot around here when they're spawning.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll find them tomorrow night, but we're gonna try.
Well, I hope we get some.
Might even do it live. Who knows? Might take my tripod.
There you go. Hey, I take mine everywhere now. I gotta get my either I'm going to order another one off Amazon or I'm gonna take my butt over there to the other shop that's a couple miles away from here. But I gotta get my phone holder around my picker so I can stick it in my truck.
Yeah.
Oh,
right,
good night, Jefferson.
Yeah,
Have a
good
blessed
night.
one, sir.
I gotta get out there. I want to get me a flathead. That's on my bucket list, man.
All right, well, I'll tell you the two best ways to catch them. Live and a cut head.
Yep. We used live last night, all night long.
Well, sometimes they won't hit that though. It's crazy. That's why I always fish with both.
One of my buddies say use live bait for daytime and cut for nighttime. I don't know.
Oh no, I like well, it depends on your flathead. See, our flathead can't see in our water usually unless it's really dry in the summertime and the water gets really green and you can see 2 foot down. Other than that, it's always chocolate milk, so that don't affect our flathead. They use their whiskers and their lateral line and shit, or that little petrol, or the little round fin on the border.
So your cut bait's better?
Sometimes, yeah. I'd rather use it during the day than at night, but at nighttime, I always got it, man. I'm telling you. Sometimes a flathead, if you've ever, I don't know if you've ever got to see it, but when a catfish is looking for something to eat, it points its whiskers forward. And it looks like a bunch of feelers. I mean, it is out there curve feeling.
So what are you saying? At night, you like live bait or cut bait?
Now, I like both, but I'd rather have a live bait out at night because it's more susceptible to get eaten. That's when they're, most fish is kind of calm down a little more and kind of staying where they're going to be at because it done got dark on them.
Yeah.
You got to think like a fish, as I always say. And yeah, be the fish, or try to be.
Yeah.
And if a catfish is just cruising or moving, not hungry, unless it smells something, it might stick its whiskers out. Otherwise, they're pinned right beside their body when they're moving.
I also heard that if you're catching channel cat, there probably ain't no flatheads around there.
Oh, that's BS.
Is it?
Yeah.
But somebody told me because the flathead don't like channel cat being around them.
Oh, that's fine. They won't eat them all. I've seen a lot of people use them for. Only person I've ever seen somebody catch one off a channel cat was a catfish or kayak catfish. But he can use them, and I wouldn't use them. He used 16.
I remember years ago I was out camping and there was a color guy fishing on the dock for flathead. and that's all he used was channel cat about a foot long out there, and he had
Well, you
like a
catch
six.
only a big one. I mean, it's gonna be 30 pounds or 20 at least. Because here's what
Yeah,
I tell everybody: I caught my PB uh on a 5-inch bluegill that wasn't that wasn't white as my hand. You know what I mean? It was a big mouth bluegill, sunfish. Green. You know, I like green sunfish. It's hard to
yeah, I
keep
did.
brim on your because I like hooking mine through the lips. And if you hook a
Yeah,
brim through the lips, you can't throw very hard. You're gonna throw it off. And I don't hook mine through the back. Hardly ever.
I I like hooking through the tail,
Or you drowned in it.
not hooking them through the tail.
You sure are.
No, I had
The
them on all
current's
night.
going opposite way of their gills and they drown.
No, their tail. I said hook them through the tail.
Yeah, I heard you. Depends on how much current flow you got, I guess. You can't do that in the current to kill it.
Well, I don't know. I did it last night. There's current in that lake.
Well, it probably ain't like a river, but
No, it ain't nothing like a river, but it's just real slow current. Where
oh
we
no, we got at least 2 mile an hour usually.
oh,
I think.
we ain't got that.
Oh, well, yeah. You just flared out like a parachute in
Yeah.
10 minutes. It's dead.
No, it was
I
live.
like my bait to be down there streamlined, keep your head in the current, and
You just hook 'em
I don't
through the
usually
top.
fish for real heavy current. You know, I fish eddies and stuff.
Well, you can hook them through both lips so they won't be able to breathe.
Yeah, they can. They got nostrils.
You got to hook them through the top lip, up through bring it through the bone of the nose.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, and I've kept one live for 6 hours. And you know what I do with it? If it ain't caught a fish, I throw it right out in the river for one to eat it
Yep.
because it was well worth it. It
That's
by
what we
God,
do. Whatever we got left over, we usually dump in.
they deserved it.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, like last year, I caught more blue cat off live bluegill than I did flathead. I caught more flatheads on cut bait last
I'll
year.
be.
It depends on what they want. That's why I always throw both.
Yeah, that's a good
But
idea.
sometimes you'll have a flathead.
On the cut bluegill, I guess. You know that last night I caught a 2-pound channel. That bluegill I was using was probably a 3-inch long sunfish.
Yes,
That
sir.
2-pound channel ate that sucker, and then I caught
We'll
about
smash it out. I'm telling you, they are hard on bluegill, boy.
Yeah,
And they will hit them hard too now.
I can't hardly believe that little channel cat ate that dang bluegill. But
That's
he
their
did.
maiden food source.
Yeah,
All of them. I don't care where you from.
Bluegill's bigger than their mouth. I don't know how in the heck to eat them. But
They hit them like a flathead and stun them, and then they eat them.
Yeah.
That's how they do it. Unless you get one of them big ones, you know what I mean, that just... But most time, yeah, they hit it like a flathead and stun it and then eat it.
Yeah, I ain't never caught a flathead but once, and that was years ago. So
Now, I love seeing that rod tip, pow, and then nothing. I'm like, yep, he just got ate. And here, sooner or later, you hear click, 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 click.
yeah, they don't slam it like a blue cat, do they?
No, that's a train, son. Except the other night, that kind of fooled me too. But they're kind of, you know, they're spawning too, but they're getting ready to or about to. She was a fat girl.
Right.
She played with it like a town cat. And that's why
Yeah.
I picked up my pole and held it forever. I'm like, I'm going to make sure I don't miss this fish. Because it didn't hit like a big old blue.
Right. Some of them don't.
I had a big old hook. And I just did get her inside the pound. But yeah, as a female, she's full age.
Yep.
But no telling what dipshit done took, boy. I ain't lying. I've been on this GW for a month now. And here in the last two week and a half, I've been on him hard.
He won't do nothing, huh?
Oh, he does. He's trying, but he's just out there at the wrong time.
What's up, buddy?
I guess I need to call him whenever I go fishing, because every time I go down there, he sits there. And he ain't there. He put a log in the road, and I run my brand new truck up on it. I'm talking about bigger than my 20-inch rim and my tar too.
Who did that?
That darn dipshit. How you doing, Devin and Wilson? Pet your doggy for me. Remy says howdy too.
I'll be done.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Huh. Well, I hate to leave such good company, Possum, but I got to hit the sack. I got to get up at 6 in the morning.
I hear that.
Today, but
I know. I got to be up at 7 and go check all my water, and
we're going to try and do some fishing about 7. So.
Well, I'll be get on, boy.
You got to get the chicken on the grill anyway.
I know it. I sit there and talk all the time on it.
Devin, we'll catch you later, buddy. Thanks for stopping in, and everybody else, Jeremy, and whoever else is left in there. So,
absolutely, y'all.
Yep, we got a couple hours in here chit chat. That's kind of fun. Better than watching TV all night.
Right.
All right, Glacier Shark. Take care, buddy. I hope you're catching some good fish up there. We caught a nice flathead last night in the boat. I never, but my buddy did. So,
hey, you got to see it, though. You know what one looks like, huh?
Oh, yeah. I put it on my community page. It's on there. So,
oh, howdy, Jello.
He had it on I forget what kind of pole, one of them soft. Man, he had that pole bent double. I mean, it was.
Hey, it's like bringing in a turtle.
Yeah,
they try to hold the bottom.
It tangled up with another pole. I mean, he had a mess, but it was worth it. That's what they make scissors for, is what I told him.
Hey, yeah, that's what my grandma always told me. If I ever threw over, she threw over me. She said, when we catch a fish, we'll worry about it then.
Yep. What Ray says, we'll just cut your line. I said,
it'll be all right. You can just read that.
Heck yeah. Hey, Jello, how you doing, Jello?
Hey, and look at there. If you could reel on that other pole, you got twice the pulling weight, so it might not got loose.
Oh, it tangled up so bad last night. We got it pretty close to the boat, and then they couldn't reel no more because the line tangled up so bad, but we was able to dip at it. Almost
that's good.
Because he got it in the net, and then it come out of the net, and then he got it in the net again. So he was hooked good.
Did he a live one?
Yeah, live bluegill. About 7 foot of water.
Yep, you'll catch them. I mean, you can catch them in deep holes, but when they're feeding, they go shallow.
Yeah, we was almost by the ledge. He was using a bobber. It just took the bobber sideways and took it under real slow, and he set the hook on it. He had her. Old pole bent down. He said, "Oh yeah, I got a good one."
There we go. Yeah.
All right, buddy. Take care, Possum. Everybody else in chat, have a good one, man. I'm gonna get out of here and hit the sack.
All right. Well, good night, y'all.
We'll see you maybe Wednesday night if I don't go live earlier.
All right.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all. Tight lines.
You bet. Bye, Amanda.
I'll tell her she's in there. She's in the house. But I sure will tell her.
All right, buddy. Take care.
All right. Bye, y'all.
You bet.